I grew up in Camillus, New York, 30 miles north of Cortland and an hour east of Hobart College. By chance, I was surrounded by several of the greatest men to coach the game of lacrosse. Two of them are being inducted into this Hall of Fame, Mike Messier and Dave Urick. My relationship and experience with Coach U dates back to the summer of 1984 when I was lucky enough to have attended a summer lacrosse camp at Hobart College. I chose Hobart because I wanted to play for a college lacrosse coach similar to my high school coach, the legendary Mike Messier, who truly cared about his players. While they both built a championship culture, their win-loss record speaks for itself. They both cared passionately about mentoring quality character more than they did about winning or losing games. Coach was a family man first and foremost. While he sacrificed much of his family time to be with our team, he seemed to seamlessly integrate these two entities of his life. We got to know his wife Linda, or Mrs. U, and their three children, Mindy, Holly, and Scotty. This integration by design would become symbolic of the culture of Hobart lacrosse during the 80s and 90s as a family. I continue to emulate to the best of my ability Coach U's example of balancing the importance of family and passion for coaching, and I remain in awe of the atmosphere and culture that he created during his tenure at Hobart. I will never forget the pregame huddle before a game against Syracuse. It was during the spring of 1989, and both Syracuse and Hobart were ranked number 1 in the country, Division I and Division III respectively. This was arguably the biggest game of the season, a packed crowd at Boswell Field, and the tension and nerves were at an all-time high. Coach U brought us in before the opening whistle, where I nervously awaited what I thought was going to be a fire and brimstone speech to send us out on the field. In typical Coach U fashion, he looked out at our team and said two things. "Hey fellas, you must know it must be a big game when they bring in a few extra porta potties." This, of course, cut the tension and immediately made us all relax. He then followed up with a second statement with a tear in his eye by saying, "I love each and every one of you. Get after their asses and have fun." Everyone was important to Coach U, and he made sure of this by his daily actions. He treated every assistant coach, our managers, Sparky and Fossil, the grounds crew, the bus driver, and our own families like they were his own. He taught us to be loyal teammates and to love each other on and off the field, regardless of our differences. Statistically, Coach U's record at Hobart speaks for itself. Winner of 10 straight national championships. Coach's win total continues to grow today, as his spirit continues to be passed on from one generation to the next, from those lucky enough to have been coached by him. Coach U's win total in life, his impact on people, will forever be his greatest accomplishment as it continues to grow. I often wonder what the definition or mark of a great leader or coach should be. I've been fortunate enough to have played for a few of the greatest coaches in any sport, and this is what I've come to believe. A great coach or leader is someone who uses an authentic expression of themselves in order to create an environment where others can succeed. This was and continues to be the standard set by Coach U. It was and will always be an honor to say that I played under the guidance of the great Coach U. I will be forever grateful of the time and energy that he has spent and continues to spend with me. Congratulations to Coach U, the Urick family, and all the inductees who are being honored today. Sincerely, Jeff Tambroni, Hobart College, 92.